TNA Slammiversary. We know AJ Styles is showing up. But also on the event, the Nemeths are going to be defending the TNA World Tag Team Championships against the Hardys, the Rascals, and First Class. And I think that's going to be a banger tag team ladder match as well. Moose will be taking on Leon Slater for the X Division Championship. Trick Williams will be defending the TNA Championship against Joe Hendry and Mike Santana. Mustafa Ali will be taking on Cedric Alexander. Of course, a rematch from a few years ago as well. Plus, and I can't find it, here it is, Masha Slamovich will be defending the Knockout Championship in a match where JC Jane will be defending the NXT Women's Championship title for title. That is going to be a banger too. Firstly, I'm going to pass it to you, Anthony, and my question for you is, who do you think is going to be walking out of the weekend with the Men's TNA Championship and the Women's Knockout Championship?
Okay, I'm going to throw out a curveball because I could see them doing this. What if they make that TNA World Title match a 4-way and AJ's the other guy? And ends it with AJ winning the title at the end of Slammiversary, which no one would see coming.
That would be nuts.
You know, I would love to see that happen. If I'm being realistic and let's say AJ's not in it, I'd like to see Mike Santana walk away with the title. I would like to see him. If he doesn't win it there, he's winning it Bound for Glory. And as far as the Masha one, I'd give it to Masha, honestly. I think Masha deserves it more than anything else. Masha would be my pick for that. That one I'm confident with.
I hope you're right. I really, really do, because I agree with you on Masha Slamovich. I think if TNA once again lose in an NXT versus TNA match, it's kind of a bad luck, even if on the same show somebody else wins the TNA championship.
Honestly, I think one of the sleeper match on the show is probably Mustafa and Cedric. That's probably the sleeper match. That one has so much potential.
Their 205 Live match back in the day was absolutely unbelievable. They have natural chemistry. But, Shad, I want to know your take. Who do you see walking out with both the championships?
For the men's side, this is going to be a moment, a feel-good moment. We are in the city that doesn't sleep. We are in a rotten apple. And this is going to be Mike Santana's moment. I got Mike Santana coming out victorious. I think he is the face of TNA wrestling. Like, I think he has put a lot of groundwork in, and I think they are ready to reward him and let him be the champion that they deserve. I like Joe Hendry. I think he's an incredible character. He wasn't able to do that. I like Trick. I think he plays the villain role, but obviously he's in NXT. Let Santana get this opportunity. Crown him. Let him become champ. I got him winning. The women's side. Y'all know who's going to win. Y'all know who's going to win. Generational talent. Part of the greatest women's locker room in pro wrestling. The person that has been just hated on since she got the title from Stephanie Vaquer. Some say that she's the most beatable champion. Some say she is undeserving. I think she is a diamond in the rough. I think she has the potential to be a main event women's champion on the main roster. And that is JC Jane. I have JC Jane beating Masha Slamovich and holding both titles. This woman could be like I don't even know, man. Like, she's got like a rock star personality to her. Like, I have bought all my stock into JC Jane, and we're going to the damn moon. I like Masha Slamovich. I think she's incredible. She's intense. She's fierce, but she ain't JC Jane. Come on. She don't got that star power. She don't got that faction. That faction is money. Masha Slamovich will lose, and JC Jane will be JC Two Straps. Book it.
Big call, but a call which I like. Podcast Grifter says the women's probably ends up in a double DQ. That would stun me. I'd hate that. Men's would be either Mike
the worst thing
Santana
ever.
or AJ Styles. It would suck. Absolutely suck. For
Like,
my
don't
prediction.
don't book that stipulation if you're gonna do that.
Don't do it unless you're going to do it. It's like when Vince booked Rollins versus Kofi Kingston, title v title. Don't do it if you're just gonna have it
Listen,
be a no contest.
That's stuff that they used to do back in the 70s when they would do WWF champion against NWA champion. It would always end up in a count out or a disqualification, something, so that it doesn't do that. Since it's a major show and it's the NXT women's title, not the WWE one, I think there's going to be a clear winner. I don't think they'll do it.
There has to.
I don't think they'll do that, but I could see Masha taking it.
I am going to predict Masha Slamovich. I'm going to agree with you, Anthony. Sorry, Shad. Sorry, Kobe, in the comments as well. But for the men's, I'm going to talk and I'm going to say what you said, Anthony. Well, not what you said, what you originally said. Because I think it's going to be AJ Styles. And the reason for that is,
surprised.
Why on earth now have you actually announced him? I understand the point of, obviously selling pay-per-views and stuff. But if they have announced him, I'm thinking there's probably going to be another surprise in it. And maybe that surprise is Styles winning the title. Plus, then you could do a full story like Podcast Grifter says, where maybe it goes all the way for Bound for Glory. And that is when Mike Santana gets his moment. That is when AJ drops the title.
I think it'll follow the same path from a few years ago when Christian won the TNA title off of Omega. And the plan was for him to drop it to a TNA guy at Bound for Glory, which was Josh Alexander. I think it's going to probably go the same path. AJ gets the title for a short little run and then drops it to TNA's new chosen one. In this case, Mike Santana. I think that's the logical move.
Also, you didn't mention the match of the weekend.
What is that?
We got Enzo Amore back on.
it was Invasion, right? He's got an invasion going on.
Fourth rope, baby. Salute the West Side Gun.
But by the way, you said to the moon. By the way, where the hell's Cameron Grimes? He's a former TNA guy.
So he's so talented.